Tedori Jujitsu Green Belt Tip 6. Do the body and the legs today. So we're going to finish out. The body is 3 different moves from ogoshi. 2 of them are the same throw counters we've done before. We get put in ogoshi, we go to throw them with ogoshi, they stop the ogoshi by holding their arm up or down, and so we go from there. And the second one, we go from ogoshi straight into a choke. Pretty solid stuff. We're also going to do the legs is the counter to ouchi gari, which ouchi gari is a very good throw. It's also got a pretty solid counter, and then some follow-ups to that in case you didn't knock them off balance enough. But we're going to start with the defense against ogoshi by throwing ogoshi, so the ogoshi hayagaeshi. From the body, this is ogoshi hayagaeshi ichi. So the reversal to the ogoshi, which is ogoshi. First one. So ogoshi is a solid throw. She's going to get me in ogoshi. She's going to throw me right here. I'm going to stop it with the step and the push to the hip. I'm going to slide my arm down and around, turn myself in to get my own ogoshi. But she's not letting me pull that out. She's getting her hand up. So I come inside to here, and I push. I got pressure on the shoulder, but she's too strong, too big. She gets out of it. I come under here, and that Tai Chi push. Other side, if you please. Again, she goes to throw. I step, and I stop the throw there. I come around to the outside here. I go to throw ogoshi. Oh, it didn't work. So again, I get this right here, and I got this shoulder lock here. But if she pulls out, I'll slide under and get that Tai Chi push and send her a flying. Now, we've seen this before. We keep seeing this when we go to an ogoshi and they stop it, or go to another throw and they stop it, because it's a solid thing. All right, so once again, the way we stop the ogoshi is that step and push right there. That's the stop. Look at where her kazushi is now. Her kazushi, what she wants to do is break my kazushi, right? She's breaking it. So before she can do that, I've stepped out and pushed back here, so then I can step around here and come in here and get a nice, easy ogoshi. But she's not letting me get that nice, easy ogoshi. Oh, she came up here. So again, right to here. And this should work, but she's too strong. Oh no, she's big. So again, if they're a little bit smaller than me, I can come under here, put my forearm here, lean in and push. If she's much larger than me, it's easier just get my whole body under there and shove with that. So again, ogoshi to the other side. I come around, I stop, and around, right to here. There we go. All right, there we go.
So I've got the microphone. It'll make it more effective.
I've got ogoshi, and she gets that hand up, and because really, ogoshi needs a solid way to break their kazushi, and this right here and getting up on that hip is a great way to do it. But pulling that hand up and just not letting me get it, I can't get her over. So I've got to come up here and work on this. Now I've got here, and again, I just come under here. When you're doing this, and let's work over here. So when I've got to here, I could step inside like here, but she also punched me with the other hand. Oh yeah, see, I'm kind of walking around into that. So if I'm here, I really just want to drop this inside and keep my head away from her weapons, her fists and her feet and things, to knock her off balance. The whole idea is, yes, I'm giving up my back to turn into the throw, but I'm going to keep myself safe when I do it. Nice and smooth like that. We've seen it before. We see it a lot. Work each one. Again, you might get the throw. If you don't get the throw, go for the shoulder lock. If you don't get the shoulder lock, go for the push. Get them away. Reset yourself. Good job. From the body, this is ogoshi hayagaeshi ni. So the second counter to ogoshi with an ogoshi. Just as before, she goes to throw me ogoshi. The counter is the same. I'm still stepping around, stepping into ogoshi, and I want to get that arm out and pull it out, and she's dragging it down. So here, once again, I step out into the kosoto gake. I step in here, and I step across. So we just talked about, where would you see the reverse osotogari, the gyaku osotogari? There, we just did it to the side. Here, come around here, go to throw. She doesn't let me, so I come here, and I really want to get this thump at kosotogake. If it doesn't work, there's the reverse, the gyaku osotogari, or a uchimata from an underhook, whatever you want to call it. Step back, it doesn't work. Again, this is green belt, so we assume the initial throw doesn't work. We're hoping that our move into ogoshi works, but if it doesn't, and they stop it, then we have another throw. If that doesn't work, we got another throw, and if we have, finally, last bit, we unbalance them and at least get them on the ground and out of our way. Let's try this a little faster. So you can plow through all the moves, one right after the other. You're just not feeling it, fine. You can also, again, jump ahead, jump behind. That's okay too. Other side. I didn't even do that. I jumped ahead. But really, if they've really got me off balance, I do need to step across and get this and then turn into this. And, oh, she got smart. She got her arm down. But look at how off balance she is. So when I come back up here, Kosotogake worked. It's that fast. So when they come in here, get that stop. Get around here. But if it doesn't work, oh, this time she was ready for it. Fine. Come around the other side. And again, get this in tight. Get your hip inside. Get the throw. That doesn't work. Stepping in deep. The deeper you step, the easier it is to get that unbalance. So again, just like we've done these before on other throws, work on it with this. From the body, this is ogoshi, hayagaeshi, san. So the final counter to the ogoshi. Whereas previously, they went throw me ogoshi and I just stopped them and threw them ogoshi myself, or attempted to before I had to do my follow-ons. This time I just stop it and go right into something terrible for her. Boom, stop here, go right into the hadakshime. We call this hadakshime ni, the naked choke. Number 2, you can call it a rear naked choke. There's a lot of names for it, the pullback choke. From here, if this doesn't work, because she's trying to get her head down, oh yeah, she's turtling. Okay, fine. So we come over and push that head down, get that head to the side, and then slide my hand in behind. We've had some people that don't like putting the head to the side. And I'll tell you right now, if we're coming in here and we're pushing this down, this is super useful. The head to the side is to open this up over here to really get this in tight, because this choke really works. But they can attack my fingies. Oh no, my very favorite fingers. I don't want that. So I take it back to here, and then I turn and grab my own gi. Now you'll notice here, whereas before I was pushing into my opponents, I was pushing into my uke, and I was pushing in, and starting again. Once I get to here, I start leaning back again, and here I turn and get ready, turtle. I pull up on the hip. That's not just an easy pull. You can go directly to a throw from there. Other side. It's terrible. I'm just choking you one after the other. Boom. Get this. This arm's in the way, right? So just kick it out of the way by pushing the back. Oh, and look, now she's back in here. So when I push in, oh, that sucks for her. But if she gets her hips back and tries to get some counterage, here we go. Right to here. Again to the side. Slide that hand in. That's really tight. They go for them fingies. You know, we take the fingers away. We start leaning back. fine. I take the whole thing back and lean up and.
This is why I can't breathe.
Just, oxygen's a crutch. You may very well get this on the very first try. That's fine. Again, because we're in green belt, we assume that we do not. Again, you don't necessarily have to do all of the chokes in a row. But what you can do is pull here and get to here. This didn't work, get to here and go down. And it may work from there. I can sink that choke in and have them out. But if they're fighting it, they're fighting. Okay, yeah. I'll eventually find something to take that fight right out of them. And it sucks. Yeah. Fighting a choke is a losing proposition. It doesn't mean we haven't shown counters to this stuff. There are counters to this stuff. There's a counter to everything. But make it more difficult for them if you can. And just remember, real quick, go for this side. So I'm pushing this through to push this here. I come in to here, to here, to here, to here. Remember, from here, I'm going to throw from here. I can always just turn. And away we go. Oh, did she catch my... Oh, she caught my microphone. Good deal.
I stole it.
This poor microphone. All right, good job. From the legs, this is ouchi gari, hayagaeshi. This is the counter to ouchi gari. So, ouchi gari comes in, she gets this. All right, so my counter is to step across and really throw her off balance, but for some reason it didn't quite work. She's not off balance enough. She's coming back into me. So I'm going to step in further and really knock her off. But if she still just won't go, I'm going to push forward. Now, when I push forward here, I've got her back. So Yumi Nagi, again, fingers down, whoop, and throw. Other side. In here. Doesn't work. Get the Yumi Nagi. Be careful with your training partners with Yumi Nagi. It's a direct back throw. Everybody freaks out. Ah! It's that natural inclination to, you're coming straight back. Protect your head. Get a good back fall. Tuck your head. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Jaws together. Slap out. Protect yourself when you do this. It's a good throw, but if you don't fall correctly from it, you'll feel every bit of it. All right. So, real quick, if I want to throw her ouchi gari, and she's kind of standing close, remember, oh no, I'm going to open that stance up. I'm going to open that stance up and then shoot in here, boom, and take that throw. So I can expect her to do that for me, right? I can expect her to throw that in. Go ahead. So I've got to step across and I've got to step in, and maybe that'll work, but it didn't. So I can shoot that arm forward to really get this to there. Other side.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can, if I do this, what's going to happen is she's going to be hopping in and trying to get this. And you see that in competition a lot. So the secret is to move in the I dot. We've talked about that before. If I see that ouchi gari coming in, step in and get it, and then step across. Because I can step across and get that from there. But again, this is green belt, so it might not work. Oh. Boom. Step across. Step in. Oh, it didn't work. I've got the wrong grip this time. That's okay, because I've still got enough to really push this forward. She can hold on to this all she wants, because right there, I'm going to make her let go and take that fall. Yes, it's a pressure point. Yes, it's a nerve ending.
It hurts.
It works better on some than others. Even if you don't hit the nerve, it's still a good spot to grab from to unbalance them. Yes? One more time this side. Nice and fast. I said nice and fast, and then for you, nice and slow. Trying not to kill you.
Yay, not dying.
So again, remember, as you go through and you get this, and they get this, step across, step in. They don't quite get it. They're still standing funny, right? Remember to push this forward so you can get this grip here. There's the easy throw. Bug. All right, good job. So that was Tedori Jujitsu Green Belt Tip 6, finishing up from the body and the legs. We have seen those body techniques before. Anytime you go for a throw and it doesn't work, again, if they hold that arm up to stop you, it's real easy to get up under there. If they hold the arm down to stop you, come around, hit that kasotokake. Practice to different moves, like practice to a different point in this. You know, say, oh, I'm going to go to the kasotokake and throw, and then, oh, that doesn't work. I'm going to go to the reverse osotogari and throw, and then I'm going to go through all three. You know, practice to different points with your slightly resisting opponent. You can work these pretty good from resistance. All of these, even the legs too. Again, because they're throws. Just, you know, Yubinagi, have a little caution. It's a solid straight back throw. So throw with caution. Take care of your partners. If you still don't like these, well, come into class. We'll throw you around with them because they're lots of fun. Other than that, stay safe. Thanks.